Dear students, welcome to the 12th lecture of 8051 interrupts. So in the 11th lecture, we have seen the example with respect to um, the what is that external interrupt programming, and this is the example with respect to the label triggering. In this we have two types, right? Label triggering. Why I'm calling this example as a label triggering is here directly we are sending the value either 0 or a 1 to the switch P3.2 or a P3.3. So now we'll see the example with respect to the edge triggering, right? So just I will read the question. Generate from all pins of pole 0 a square wave which is half the frequency of signal applied to INT pin. Just they have given only we need to generate the square wave which is the half the frequency, that is if t is the input signal then the output will be equal to 2t, half the frequency of the signal. So here we need to take the signal like this. So here we need to take the edge triggering, right? Here we need to take the edge triggering from high to low. At this particular instant of time, the triggering has to be done. The square wave has to be generated. Okay. See here, I have written one statement. Every negative edge at pin 3.2 will cause the INT 0 vector to location 0003 interrupt to be activated. Just I will go through the question so that it will be more clear. The question is, we need to generate a square wave on all pins of port 0 which is a half the frequency of the signal applied at INT 0 pin, right? So every negative edge they have given, this is the picture that they have given in the question itself. So on the every negative edge at pin P3.2 will cause the INT 0 negative edge. So on every negative edge we need to at P3.2 will cause the INT 0, that is vector to location 0003 interrupt to be activated. So by this we will come to know that we need to use the edge triggering, right? You in the picture you can see only they have given the wave, that is the having t, and we need to get the half of the frequency, that is 2t, right? So how we need to start? org 00 ljump main, right? So in the main 0030h. Next, while dealing with the theoretical part, I have taken one statement that if you want to activate the edge triggering interrupt, we need to make that with the instructions only. Make INT 0 an edge triggered interrupt. Please take care of my statement while dealing with the theoretical part of edge triggering interrupt. I said that in order to use the edge triggering interrupt in the program, we need to write the instruction for that. In order to make that value is equal to 1, that is INT 0 with respect to edge triggering, we need to write set b space tcon dot 0. It is compulsory. Make INT 0 if we are using edge triggered interrupt, right? You can take the label triggering interrupt also, but as an example I'm saying, if you want to make use of edge triggering interrupt and make an INT 0 as an enabled pin, then set b space tcon dot 0 is to be written. Okay, then move IE comma hash 81h, right? Okay, so just wait for this signal, go with. So when this particular S jump will come out of this particular loop, so after IE comma hash 81h, I have to wait for some time. Up to how many time, up to how much time I have to wait? Until the signal, until this particular signal enters onto the negative edge. When the signal enters into the negative edge, it will come out of that particular loop that INT0 is having the address 0003H, right? So there what I will do, I will complement the value of port 0. That means I will complement all the 8 pins of port 0. Then I will return back to this particular program, right? I will return back to this particular program. So this process will be continued. See, one statement I would like to tell you about this particular example is the same question can be written with the help of label triggering just by changing this particular instruction, right? Why I have written this instruction is, here I have taken the example with respect to the label triggering. In order to show how we can use the edge triggering, I have written this particular program. Okay. So this is about the edge triggering interrupts programming. So by this we'll finish off the edge triggering program interrupts. In the next we'll see how we can use the serial port programming, serial port interrupt programming with an examples. Okay. Thank you.